Do you ever go to reach for a snack and you're like, I don't even know if I'm actually hungry or not? A tip that helps my clients is to set a 5-minute timer when they feel those snacky urges come on and they're just like, I don't know if I'm actually hungry, or am I bored? Am I stressed? Am I whatever emotion you want to insert there? Setting a 5-minute timer helps give them an opportunity to practice pause, to check in with themselves, and then if they are actually hungry, of course, eat. But if you're not hungry, doing something like journaling or an adult coloring book, going for a walk, calling a friend, taking a bath, reading a book, things like that can help distract your body and mind simultaneously and kind of like, give you something to do instead of reaching for food, because if you're not actually hungry, the food is not going to solve that issue. If you feel like you are turning to food to cope with certain feelings that you might be having and you're not facing those feelings, I would highly recommend, and I say this all the time, I know, but it's so important, you need to consider speaking with a mental health professional to face that shit so that you can move past it, find better ways of coping with it. There might be certain things that we really can't ever get over. I don't know, everyone's different. But if we can learn how to face our feelings and, look that shit in the eye and just find ways to overcome, find ways to cope, a mental health professional can help with better coping mechanisms and dig deeper and just face those things. When we turn to food to cope with how we're feeling, that is going to provide a very temporary distraction, and oftentimes we end up feeling worse than we did initially. You should be able to find a therapist in your area that does accept your insurance, and you can contact your insurance company to see who might be in your network. You can Google therapists in your area and call them to see if any of them take your insurance. If you can't find someone in your area that takes your insurance for some reason, you can always use a site like BetterHelp.com. BetterHelp will match you with a provider in your area that's licensed in your area, and you can always switch if you don't like the person that you are matched with, but that's a great service to keep in mind. It's important that we learn how to address these things that we're feeling and work through them. Everyone has different shit that they're dealing with, but we do have to face it, and we do need to, again, come up with better coping mechanisms outside of food. I hope this is helpful for you.